All right, hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda here once again for some more Outlast trials here on the 12th weekly therapy Thieves Loadout. We'll be doing the final trial in this therapy, which is Kill the Snitch. Did the first 3 MK challenges pretty quickly as they were all police station ones, which are usually a little bit faster, but got the full trial here to wrap things up. If you don't know, this Thieves Loadout variator gives you 2 lockpicks at the start, but you have -1 inventory slots, and your rig cooldown timer is longer. Also, there should be more locked containers, and items are more contained within those in the trial, although that's not too impactful as we've seen. The only thing I've changed for my loadout in this one is I've swapped to the blind rig for Kill the Snitch, as I like to do, mainly for that ending section where you are pulling the lever, as you've seen maybe in some of my previous episodes. But as usual, we're going to just sprint straight into the building to get started. Careful of that mine that's on the ground there. And no dice on any usable items yet. We'll just bust through here and hope we don't get caught out immediately by the ex-pop who roams these areas. We did, of course, set off that screamer, but thankfully this guy was down the end of the hallway that time, so we could just run down and wait for him to go by, grab our poster there, and hesitate just a split second for that guy to finish his walk, and we run into the first objective. So yeah, pretty smooth start there. We can grab our silver bottle, and we're gonna see how the RNG goes on this. I usually like to open the pause menu. I do this during the loading portions as well because it kind of quiets the sound a little bit, and this part is pretty loud. I kind of want to, keep it a little bit low. Alright, so let's see how we can do. And of course, I've tried this before in the past on certain Kill the Snitch trials, but what you can do is just sprint straight to the Snitch. And that door on my right, which happened really late this time, it varies on how quickly that door will open. But usually, you can just sprint straight here. And then wait a little bit as they will walk away, and you can push them and move on. So no need to deal with that person at the end of the hall there. Alright, now careful for the guys that like to sit around out here, but usually you'll have some containers here, so we're going to pick this one. Looking for rig rechargers for the most part, and we do grab one there. That's nice. And now we can head down and into the underground parking to repair our generator. Now, thankfully, we do have a bottle thus far. Normally, the biggest threat in this area tends to be that blind guy who roams around. Coil is, of course, also in the area, but usually not as big of a threat since he does roam around, of course, and you can lure him more easily that way, or, of course, just wait for him to leave. Also, quite a large number of screamers tend to be in this area, so they can be kind of annoying. Looks like I'm gonna have to kick this open. Looks like we're okay on that. And yeah, it looks like we got the... Okay, gonna have to kick this one open as well. Sorry for the loudness. But yeah, okay, this one's pretty good. Sometimes it can spawn behind me, sort of like right there in the middle of the room. We've had that one before, but... Oh, I do hear Coil. That's not ideal. Let's go ahead and sneak on into the dog room here. Sometimes the bricks will be in this corner here, but no dice on this try. Alright, he's going to leave. Let's go ahead and do our switches. And we should be... Oh, messed that up. I think he is back. What we can do is we can just set up the blind rig here and then go and pull the cord and just go for it. Alright. We are all set there. Let's hope that doesn't turn on and zap us. Okay, no secret room down here, so good knowledge to have there. And there is our blind friend. Let us do that. Coil is out here now as well. See, we have a poster over here that we can grab, so that's nice. And we'll just wait in the doorway here until Coil moves away, and we should be all set. There he is over there. I think he's gone sufficiently for us to open the door, and we are home free. So no big issues there. And just be careful on your way back, as our friends in this hallway do like to move about while you're downstairs, causing potential hits if you're not aware. Let's make sure we have an escape route in case we are chased by the large fellow who tends to be patrolling the area here while we go for the first key. Speaking of, there they were. Depending on where they went, maybe we can get this fully pushed. Looks like we might be good in that regard. Cool beans. Hopefully we can also grab the key. Don't think he saw me there, so we should be good. Very nice. We've got key for the first door. Let's see if we can get... Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no.
Everything's making me jumpy.
Yeah, that was nothing. That was nothing. You're just jumpy.
Dreaming that little dream.
Yep. Dreaming the dream, yeah. Okay, are we good? Where'd he go? Oh no. Okay, we're fine. That can be a bit dicey. Sometimes you can use the rig there, but ours was still on cooldown. Didn't want to waste a recharger. But now we do a little route here to pick up all the clues. And thankfully enough, we got our third and final poster as well. So we are looking for fire, diamond, and eye. I'm going to get rid of our... Oh, snap. Should be fine. Let's see if we've got secret room. Nope, not located here either. Coming this way, pal? Who? Why? How? Where? When? Squeeze me? Guess the guy patrolling the back area there saw me. Yeah, him. But we should be okay. Honestly, given that he's walked a decent bit away, I'm gonna smash through these boards here. This would be nice to have those removed, and we'll swap a bottle for a brick. Secret room. Only one other place I know that it can be, and it's in the further ahead room there, but we do have the eyeball key here. Important to my strategy, as I've said on these snitch ones, is do not open the third gate until the snitch is there and ready. So yeah, we're gonna keep this key with us, and most likely there will not be another key in this section, given how the mission works. These will all be ones that aren't useful to us. There tends to be one in each section of the, or like each third. I've gone over it before, but basically there's this section, then there's the outdoor and back section, then there's the administrative section on the right. Each one of those tends to have one of the three keys. And the evidence, or the secret room is not there. I actually don't know where it is. I thought there was only 4 locations, and I thought I knew them all, but clearly either there's no secret room, which would be strange, or there's one that I don't know about. This guy should be probably gone. So no key bodies outside, which is rare. Probably one in this area then. Or not. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, well, that means there's definitely one in here. And it's probably one of the ones we need. Indeed it is. As I've said, this back area is one of the 3 sections, and then the final one, section is like over here in administration. This one of the rarer... Oh, that's... So I guess this counts as the administration block. I also mentioned in my other video of this area that they do sometimes overlap, these so-called sections. And I'm just going to go through here. Mainly... Oh, okay, wow. There is a secret room location right there. That is interesting. Yeah, I think I've maybe seen it there once before, actually. I just forgot. But it's definitely not there very often in my experience. So that's kind of cool. 5 areas that it can be in this trial, as it just so happens. But we can get started on moving here. I'm not too sure if I want to go for that secret room, honestly, just because there's this big guy and that guy in this kind of vicinity. And we're gonna walk away because that guy's gonna come sniffing around. But, yeah, it might be annoying to, like, maybe I can do it now, depending on where... Oh, I've been seen. Yeah, see, like, this guy is kind of just like a bit of a camper. He will come all the way through this dark room here, but he doesn't move around as much as you'd like for being able to get the buttons and stuff. Like, you have to find the buttons, hit the buttons, and so on and so forth. You understand. Let's see if he's over there. Maybe we can just... What was that? Grab a brick. No way he turned around, dude. That's crazy. Or maybe he didn't turn around? Who heard that? Oh, shoes. I had a poster. Personally, I find running out of stamina is maybe faster than waiting for an empty stamina bar to refill. I think we're just gonna go for it here. Place down our blind rig right here. Use the recharger. Open the gates. Push the guy. Blind rig right here. Perfect timing. And sit on the lever. And pray and pray and pray that somehow the large person doesn't come behind you. Oh, hit them both, please. Surely he can't see me. Oh. Wow. So, yeah, there was a change in the last patch to make it so that the blind rig doesn't blind after it's already bloomed. You know what I mean? And that came into play right there. Like, normally if that big guy walked into the cloud of smoke like that prior to the patch, he would have been blinded as well and had a huge stun. But since they changed that, which makes sense, obviously, that it doesn't stun them afterwards. He almost walked up and got me there, but that was actually pretty quick for Kill the Snitch. I don't think I did any demerits. A+, 13 minutes, 35 seconds. Not too bad for solo, going for an A+. I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, no red marks there. And we get our weekly poster unlock, so pretty sweet. We'll go ahead and head back to the sleep room and throw that up in our room. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this weekly, you guys. Again, not the most interesting of weeklies, I guess. There's really not a big impact made by this Thieves loadout. Having one less inventory space can certainly be annoying, but not that big of a deal. Usually I will probably would default to carrying a rig recharger if you have one, and then a brick and a bottle. Ideally, having one of each is best. For the most part, having that bottle available to lure people can be more useful than you might think at times. But yeah, we got all the A+. Let me take my screenshot. I like to have a screenshot for each of the weeklies where I get all the A+ grades. And we'll purchase that poster. I've been trying to wrap up buying all of the cosmetics in the game. I've purchased every piece of clothing and item from the... So obviously there's two shops. There's one here at the Mirror. I've gotten everything from the Mirror, and I'm working on getting the rest for the room here. I think I'll replace this poster with the latest. So we've got the Thieves Loadout. It's a pretty cool looking poster. I kind of like it. But yeah, my other two are, of course, the two most difficult ones thus far, Back to Square One and Naked and Afraid. And we have the Winter Kills event poster from the Christmas event that I like to keep up as well. But yeah, I'm currently going through, I've got everything up to the wallpaper, so that's what I'm currently buying. And actually, as you'll see here, I now have all of the wallpaper. So yeah, pretty sweet. Just finish that up right now. I don't really know. My room is kind of just like random stuff at the moment because I'm going through buying it all, and then I'll decide what I want to use afterwards. But just have the floors, although there are a ton of epic level floors, so that'll require a lot more money. And then the beds, there's also a decent number of. But then the last few, I already have all the sinks and all the tiles and all the trims. So just beds and carpets remaining, or floors, I guess, remaining for having all of the items purchased in the game. Aside from the legendary outfits, which I haven't yet unlocked, these three, from releasing reagents. I'm actually going to be releasing a third one pretty soon here. I only have 2 more trials to go, and I can do another release for my third one. I just wanted to do another one of Season 2 of Program X, and then I'm assuming with the release of the full game next week, there will be a Season 3 refresh for the Program X stuff. Most likely the new final exam will be the new trial, so that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, it's kind of where I'm at with progress on the game. Really looking forward to the level cap increasing further and seeing what additional stuff they add to maybe, I don't know, maybe additional amps or prescriptions. I mean, the tier 3 prescriptions are quite strong. Deep breaths is really good. And then, well, this one can be very useful. Well, actually, I mean, it's not, they're not that OP. So the tier 2 ones are the really good ones, honestly. Expand inventory, door basher is huge. No stamina for bashing is nice. Increased running speed. I mean, they're all good. But as far as the best thing probably in the whole game to get is, in my opinion, the noise reduction amp. That thing is so useful. I couldn't recommend it enough. Hey, what you doing there, buddy? Anyway, that's going to be it for this weekly therapy. I will see you guys next week for the full release of the game. Okay, can't wait. See you guys then. Peace.